Hello everyone, we are group MANTAP from UB00402 Academic Reading and Writing Session 2. Our group will be presenting topics related to cybercrime. And we shall start off with Lawrence, followed by Allycia, Keenan, FAREZAL, and ending with AISYAH. Sit tight and hopefully you will enjoy our presentation. Thank you. Hello everyone, my name is Lawrence. My matrix number is BA22110367. So the title I will be presenting is Should Malaysia Have More Internet Freedom? So what made me wanted to talk about this title is because I saw an article which talks about China's extensive censorship, and it makes me wonder how a country that is so developed but that can have so much limitations on the net. So as we can see on the slide, Malaysia is rated 59 on the Freedom on the Net 2022 index. So it's partly free, and what we are going to talk about today is, should Malaysia be striving for more freedom? Should we maintain the same, or should we have more limitations? My stance will be, I do agree that Malaysia should have more internet freedom to ensure the free flow of information online and the citizens' freedom of expression, but at the same time the people's safety online should be guaranteed. Moving on to my first point, which is to ensure the free flow of information online. So if everyone noticed, we are in a marginalized community where it is very hard to find people that are different from us, like having different opinions or they are having different mindset to communicate with. So internet is actually a very great tool to find all these people that are very different from us. We are a democratic country, and with enough communications with people that are very different from us, we will be more enlightened to think what's best for us and think what's best for the country. So as a democratic country, I do believe that the free flow of information is important to build a strong democratic country. And then the second point which I will be talking about is the freedom of expression. So if you recognize this picture, which is the FAREZAL artwork that criticizes the Pahang State Coat of Arms for cutting down durian trees in the Pahang's base durian farm. And not long after that, after he posted the pictures and captions, he faced some prosecutions. So this is just one of the many examples where what we say, what we comment, what we post online is not actually in a safe environment. We will face some kind of prosecutions anytime, especially when we talk about the 3R, which is royal, religion, and race. These three things are something we could never make comments about, whether you are on Facebook, on Instagram, or anything like that. This is actually going to build an unhealthy environment where we are looking at things through a keyhole. It's like the media only posts about the good side of the government, so we will never know about the bad things, the backstory about what really happened. So we will never come to know the true story. So we should prioritize our freedom of expression if we really want to build a strong democratic country. A lot of conservatives have been talking about, no, we shouldn't let people have more freedom on the net because they might use to attempt certain illegal stuff. But I do think that this is ridiculous, as it is impossible to stop every illegal website, and the government is pretty impractical for them to do that. So why should we impose internet censorship just for the sake of this? I feel like education should be a better way where people learn that accessing to these illegal websites like gambling or violent pornography shouldn't be a right thing to do. So education should be a better option for the government to control on how people assess things on the internet. So with that, I'd like to end my presentation with a quote by John Dryden. He said, democracy is essentially anti-authoritarian. That is, it not only demands the right but imposes the responsibility of thinking for ourselves. I do think that we all have a mind of our own, and the people are just an equal to their government. So more freedom should be granted to us to ensure that we have free flow of information online and freedom of expression. It should also be noted that censorshiping all things illegal is just impractical, so why not we just solve the root problem, that is by educating the citizens that what is right to do online, what is wrong to do, and educate them more about online safety. In spite of all that, I agree that Malaysia should have more internet freedom. Thank you very much, and hope you have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Hello everyone, my name is Allycia DELLCEY. My number matrix is BA22110498. So today I will be presenting my argumentative essay titled Should Only Government Have the Right to Manage Cyber Warfare? As you can see here, I disagree with the statement. Why? Because it is very obvious that cybersecurity is an enormous responsibility for the government and even for businesses or NGOs to handle alone. So, what they need to do is build a dynamic collaboration that helps to create a more precise and current picture of cyber warfare. Just like the saying goes, alone we can do so little, together we can do so much. I'll get to my first point now. Cooperation improves national cybersecurity capabilities through assurance and transparency. What steps can be taken to improve national cybersecurity capabilities? They must first decide carefully how to respond to challenges, followed by developing an understanding of the benefits and drawbacks of each other approaches. And finally, practicing a virtuous cycle by combining intelligence, exchanging threat information, and sharing indicators with what they discover. The development of complete solution can be facilitated by collaboration, which brings me to my next point. Both parties must have swift recovery procedure for sharing resources and mitigating techniques as cyber attacks arise, regardless of time or location. Because they use a proactive approach that only relies on the current system rather than a reactive one. The government still does not have the best way to deal with cyber warfare. Providing the general public with cyber and physical activities, especially the workers, is one of the ideas I believe is implementable. Collaboration also contributes to the maintenance of cyber stability. The government and all kinds of organizations must make sure that the cyberspace is still safe, usable, and trustworthy, despite the fact that there is unquestionable a risk associated with utilizing it, because it is essential to the health of our state. By exchanging knowledge in policy laboratories through white papers, it is possible to generate useful policy proposals that may be put into place to address this problem. In conclusion, all sides must be having a high level of consensus and compromise to overcome cyber warfare, because one side cannot act alone to tackle the issue.
Hello there, I'm Keenan. So for my part, I'm going to talk about should ethical hacking be allowed in our country? So the reason why I wanted to study this topic is because I really wanted to know what is ethical hacking. And then I'm going to talk about the advantages and one disadvantage of ethical hacking. So hear me out. So basically, ethical hacking involves an authorized attempt to gain unauthorized access to a computer system or data and an application. So with the existence of ethical hacking, we can see security flaws that can help us avoid a hacker from trying to give malicious software or malware to our computer or our security system. The main reason for allowing ethical hacking is because it can actually strengthen an organization or government security by discovering vulnerabilities from an attacker so that weak points can be fixed. For instance, there are cases where innocent people's bank accounts have been leaked or hacked in our country. The Royal Malaysian Police (PDRM) discovered the existence of bank account hacking operation using smartphone, computer, or any application on the February of 10, 2022. Therefore, strengthening banking security by discovering vulnerabilities can prevent attackers from stealing innocent people's money. Moving on to my next point, ethical hacking should be allowed because ethical concerns evolve as technology advances. Virtualization and IT outsourcing are the two primary trends in information age, which is advancing towards the cloud. Due to this change, there is now a greater hazard, which has raised the need for ethical hackers. This is where Certified Ethical Hacker Program, or CHE, are introduced, with certified professional hackers. So, the government should try to raise public awareness among companies and encourage them to utilize ethical hacking, since they can help them to defend their network, such as worm, malwares, ransomwares, or even viruses. We all know every benefit has its disadvantages. So I want you guys to really think, do you really want other people to access to your personal information? we don't even really know their intention. They can like literally sell our data because some firm want that, you know, they really want to have our personal information so that they can like contact us, and then they try to like promote these things. Such as me, I can like literally have your personal information, and I can like try to like contact you from my phone and then try to sell my product to you without you even knowing of how do I even have access to your personal information or your phone number. So before making any decisions, I want you guys to really use good reasons of should we really like allow this ethical hacking in our country? Do we really trust them in having access to our personal information? So that's all from me. Thank you very much for lending your ears. I hope you have a very good day. I am really sorry if I'm not good at talking to you guys because this is my second time making video. So I hope I can be better in the future.
Hi, my name is Muhammad FAREZAL bin Abdulali. My matrix number is BA22110401, and today I will be presenting about should we rely solely on the government to overcome cyberbullying. First, we will look into cyberbullying. What is cyberbullying? Cyberbullying, to put it simply, is the intentional exploitation of information technology to harass others. Bullying committed online is known as cyberbullying. Social media, chat services, gaming platforms, and mobile devices are all potential venues. It is a pattern of behavior meant to frighten, infuriate, or embarrass those who are the target. My first supporting argument is the internet is vast and unlimited to the users. Government do not have the authority to limit people on what they could do with the internet. Internet is a system designed that allows different computer networks all over the world to communicate, and it has transformed communication and methods of commerce. So we should look and help each other while we are surfing the internet to minimize cyberbullying. My next supporting argument is NGOs should take some responsibility for resolving this issue. There are numerous non-profit, non-governmental organizations that address cyberbullying. An organization that operates without the assistance of a government is known as non-governmental organization, aka NGO. We could seek help from NGOs to help us with cyberbullying issues. This method could also help the government from focusing too much on cyberbullying issues and ignoring other cybercrime. My counter-argument is, many people say the government should be solely responsible as they have the funds and the power. However, the government has no absolute control of the internet as we live in a democratic country. If the government took control of the internet, people may be concerned that the government will abuse its censorship authority and breach social democracy. So, we shouldn't expect the government could help us every time to overcome cyberbullying. We should fight and prevent cyberbullying ourselves. In conclusion, we should stop seeking help from the government to help us stop cyberbullying. The government could not limit the people from doing what they want on the internet. The punishment for cyberbullying also isn't as harsh as we thought, so it will be hard for us to stop cyberbullying from happening. Therefore, we should help each other to overcome this issue.
Last but not least, should content on the internet be more restricted? I strictly agree that the internet should be more restricted towards the content uploaded by the users in order to ensure the existence of a healthy browsing website. Firstly, internet censorship can screen out inappropriate material and protect children from disturbing websites that show child pornography, sexual violence, and detail how-to guides for committing crimes or using drugs. Internet censorship can assist parents in blocking improper websites and protecting their children from negative influences. Parents are concerned about the sexual content on the internet. In order to shield children from the dangers of extreme, violent, and pornographic content, there should be a degree of
internet censorship. Besides, the censorship of internet can protect people's economic interests. Financial interests of people may be at risk from specific online content. Online banking fraud is a common type of crime. Internet censorship, which enhances the monitoring and control of online banking, has the potential to remove a sizable quantity of fraudulent content. As a result, the economic harm caused by internet users is minimized or prevented. Furthermore, online violence can be decreased and people's personal safety can be protected through internet censorship. In Malaysia and possibly everywhere else in the world, cyberbullying and violence have become severe issues. Numerous cases of suicide have been influenced by online bullying. Online information is easily shared and internet users are anonymous. The internet is sometimes used by some people to perpetrate online violence. Users may harass, invade, and slander other people's privacy. Internet censorship is necessary because of each of these incidents, as well as associated ones. Limiting access to the internet can lessen cyberbullying, minimize unjustified libel, and protect people's safety. In conclusion, internet censorship has the potential to stop illegal conduct. It gives users of the internet physical security. Children can be protected from harmful content by using internet censorship. The economic interests can also be safeguarded. It protects people's moral well-being and contributes to the creation of a moral. Children may not have the knowledge about illegal browsing. They might accidentally access prohibited information out of curiosity. Some parents do not have sufficient time to monitor their children, so the internet itself should come to a solution, such as restricting contents, setting an age limit for all uploaded content. Thank you.
Yes, folks, that's all the cybercrimes, cyber threats, cyber hacking, basically anything related to the tech world. Hopefully you learned something from us, and thank you. Have a nice day. Goodbye.